guys, welcome back to Click. This is Im, and today we're doing an unboxing of the Xiaomi Mi Mix. Yes guys, it's the Mix. Sorry, I've got a sore throat, and so mind my voice crackling out on me, but I'm trying to keep it nice and warm. So if you see me pause for a quick drink, my apologies. Okay, so let's get into it. So for those of you who don't know what this is, I'll give you a brief history and why I ended up picking up the phone. Now, Xiaomi is a company that's, one of the largest companies for phone manufacturers out east, China, and all the eastern countries. They make all kinds of phones, from budget phones to super high-end phones like this one here. Now, when I saw this phone and what kind of cutting-edge technology that it was using, for a tech head like me, this was like the perfect phone. I wanted something to keep, something I could hold on to, something that would kind of not become a collectible, but something that we could look back on and say, wow, this was really cool for the time that it was created. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, but this is called the Xiaomi Mi Mix, and this particular version is the limited edition version, which came with 256 gig of storage and 6 gig of RAM, as well as actual gold rings on the back of the phone where the fingerprint and camera sit. So, and I'll show you those when we get into it. But let's go over the box, and I'll also talk about the specs of the phone while we go along here, okay? So, I honestly haven't had a premium box experience like this, other than I would say this is better than any Apple iPhone or Samsung unboxing that I've done, and I've done thousands of them over the years, guys. I've had almost every phone over the years, okay? But let me go over this and we'll see what's what. So, Mix designed by me is on the actual front of the box. On the bottom here, we've got just the Mi logo. On this side here, let me just take that back there. Okay, it looks like a book. On the bottom shows you the storage. Now here, we've just got the version that I have. You can pick this up in a 4 gig, 128 gig version, which is quite a bit cheaper. But I needed this one for obvious reasons. Okay, again, just some serial information, EMI number, and all that stuff. Now, this is not a normal box, so what happens is this is more of like a book unboxing. So you kind of gotta, loosen this up, and this top portion here slides out. Okay, so once you get this slid out, let's just set that to the back. You're greeted with another box. Yes, another box. Mi logo. Okay, a little arrow pointing up here, and the rest of it is all black, but you can see there's a few layers here. I guess similar to the LG V10 or LG V20 unboxing, but none of which I have, so this is my first in terms of this kind of style. So, magnetic clasp, as you can hear. So, if you pop this open, you're greeted with the Xiaomi Mi Mix. Now, I've had this out, I've been using it, I've set it all up, and absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best phones I've ever owned. I was afraid of jumping into one of these Chinese manufacturers, especially running MyUI and what it encompasses, but a lot of help from fellow YouTubers in terms of optimizing and sorting out some of the notification issues that I was having, and I'll talk about those in the next few minutes. So thank you to those guys. Primarily Techzilla. I appreciate your help on helping me figure out all of the issues I had with the notifications. So now let's just pop this phone out here. Now guys, the build of this phone is glass and ceramic. So no metal, no plastic, glass and ceramic. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and we'll show you what's in the box, and then we'll come back to the phone. Okay, just set this down here. So this plastic is what accompanied the phone, and I've just removed it, set it aside. Now this opens as such there, and there we go, guys. So phone sits here. The phone actually comes with a premium leather case, similar to what you get with the Apple iPhones, but those you gotta buy. Up here they're $75 a piece, bastards. But anyway, here you get it included. I included in the cost of your phone, which is a good look because actually cases and stuff are really hard to find. I've been trying to find something else just to help with portability and usability because I don't like using a premium leather case like this all the time. But I'm having very little luck. I've got a couple on that are being shipped to me from China, but they're going to be like 6 weeks out. So hopefully at some point, if I get them and they're decent enough, I'll do a review on them. But case looks really premium. This is according to the packaging, this is cow leather. Okay, you've got the velvet inside. You've got your cutouts, and I'll throw it on the phone and you guys can see what it looks like, okay? Now, over here, we are looking at, let's get into these. I believe this is the charger. All right, so one side we have your USB Type-C charging cable. Okay, let's close that up. On the other side, you have your charger, and they're labeled accordingly. I didn't notice that till now, but let's get into this so I can show you the charger. Okay, and there is the charger. Looks pretty basic. I mean, it does support fast charging and whatnot, but in terms of actual branding, there isn't anything. Okay, you can see there's not much there, nothing there, nothing there. Here it does say Xiaomi. But other than that, that's it. But again, I mean, I don't really use this stuff, not for me, but I guess for those who need it, I mean, it's here. Okay, so let's set that back inside. And here you can see it's just paperwork. So no headphones, but you do get a case. And for me, I think headphones I never use, a case I always need. And especially a premium case, I think it's a definite win for me. Okay, so that's it for the box itself. So let's power this bad boy on and I'll give you a quick walk through while it's booting up. So let's just fold this up. What a wicked unboxing experience, guys. I have to say, hats off to Xiaomi. That thing, the unboxing here was absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to set this aside. Let's throw this in so I can use the box for support. Okay. So let's do a quick tour around the phone itself. So over here you will see the dual SIM tray. Okay, on the bottom you've got your cutouts for your mic, your charging port, and your speaker. On this side here you will see your power, your volume rocker. Okay, and on the top you have got another mic. Sorry, there it is, another mic, and another mic, and your 3.5mm headphone jack. Now on the back, okay, you've got, and there you can see me there talking. You've got your fingerprint scanner, your camera, your LED flash, and writing here that says design mix designed by me. All right, guys. So super reflective, but this is all ceramic, and it's all like shiny black. It looks absolutely stunning. Like, I mean, this is the best phone I have held to date, and I've been playing with phones for almost 20 years. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. You can see the gold rings there. These are actual 18 karat gold rings. So in terms of premium, I don't think you can get more premium unless you get into precious metals, which is again useless and not necessary. But as you can see here, it is a fingerprint magnet. There's my fingerprint. Okay, so it gets dirty, scratch resistant, but not drop resistant. Okay, if you drop it, it's ceramic, it will crack, and because there's no bezels, it will damage your screen. If you see Jerry Rig Everything, he does a drop test as well as a teardown and bend test of this phone. It actually does really well, but in regards to, there's nothing here that's got any protection between the screen and the ceramic, so don't drop it. That's why they gave you the case. Okay, now I've got this turned on, so I'll show you what I mean here. Now this phone is completely bezel-less, guys. There's no earpiece, there's no bezels other than a little bit on the bottom. Okay, and let me get into the phone and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's see here. And there it is, guys. So you can see at the very top here, you got 0 bezels. Okay, and a very small bezel down below. This is running my UI. on top of Android 6.0.1. I don't know if we'll actually get Nougat here because the primary focus is on my UI and its interface, which is super smooth, very aggressive on the RAM management, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Basically, this thing kills apps in the background like you wouldn't even imagine. For example, if you've got a WhatsApp or a Snapchat or Facebook or Instagram or your messaging app or whatnot running in the background, it'll kill the apps to a point where you won't even get notifications. So I had to go through and slowly figure out, which one, how there's a whole bunch of settings that you need to go through. And if you want to see that tutorial, I'll be happy to do one. But they are all over the internet, as that's where I found mine, as well as YouTube. So that being said, the RAM management is very, 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 very aggressive. You do need to take a bit of time, a bit of fiddling to get that sorted out so you get all your notifications on a timely manner. But in terms of LTE out here in Canada, I have zero issues. I'm getting full LTE, and the OS itself is super smooth. All right, so like loading up, super fast, camera, super fast, settings, super fast. You can see that absolutely, the speed of this device is crazy. Now, my only gripe so far from my little bit of use is the camera is kind of it tends to overexpose and underexpose so that it doesn't come out very even. I'll show you a picture here I have of my son that I took. Okay, there you can see the lighting is kind of making it worse than it is, but you can see his cheeks are really poorly lit, and the lighting here was really good, and the picture is kind of fuzzy, and not a great picture all in all, but not bad. If you're out in the daylight and whatnot, I didn't see any issues taking pictures out there. I'll do some more picture samples for you guys if you want to see. But the camera here isn't the primary focus. It's all about the cutting edge technology. They're using vibration waves in the back for your audio. It sounds like you're getting surround sound when you're making a phone call. There's sonar technology for your ambient display in terms of sensing the brightness. All right. You've got your camera way down here on the bottom. Okay, you got nothing else at the bottom here. So it's all about cramming in as much technology as you possibly could in a super premium phone. Now, another thing I'll mention here is that there's curved edges on the display, which again is a very small detail but looks amazing. And I know that's something that the flagship manufacturers currently are not doing, but the overall look and feel of this phone, guys, is fantastic. Now, I picked this up just as a side note from Xiaomi's website here in Canada. They have a North American website which leads you, if you're buying anything, to their authorized dealer. Service to me was via DHL, was here in a couple of days, so super fast. I did get dinged with duties, so be prepared for that. The cost is pretty expensive. But again, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to have a look for yourself. All right, the cost you'll see is US funds, so make sure you're aware of that. Okay, so if you have any questions, any comments about the Xiaomi Mi Mix, please do let me know. I will do some comparisons. If you want the tutorial on how to get the notifications sorted out so that it runs efficiently and properly like all other Android phones, let me know and I'll be happy to do that for you too. But I will be doing a full review as well in the next little while. Just a side note, the fingerprint scanner does work really good. I haven't had any issues with it. And before I let you guys go, I just wanted to throw it in the case so you guys could see once it's in the case. Now, in the case, you do kind of lose that really premium bezel-less feel, but you kind of need it. The phone is so slippery without it. But cutouts are there. Okay, you've got embossed buttons, but they all feel good. Not like the old iPhone case, which felt like shit. Okay, you've got all your cutouts on the bottom. Let me fix this up a bit. There you go. All open and exposed. Nothing on this side. And you've got your cutouts for your mics and your headphone jack here. Great feel, super soft leather. Feels really good, looks really good. There's nothing mid-range or budget with this device. Everything is premium. I have zero complaints. There is no gripes I have other than the camera issues, which I'm hoping probably can be fixed with a software update over time. Just depends on how much Xiaomi actually maintains this device in terms of software updates. Alright guys, so again, thanks for watching. Please do comment down below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer those for you, alright? But this has been Im, and this has been another unboxing. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, I got it.